Just a minute. Let me see how to get this done. I think this should be the best way. Please, as you are coming in, hit the like button. We are going to discuss about what people have been reacting, because since a few days now, I've been seeing this update about Ebuka and Father Mbaka. Members of Ebuka have been, trooping online, making series of comments, trying to respond to Mbaka and all that. We have seen many videos about what they're saying and what they believe in. We are not going to, side anybody, because this issue is issue that concerns all of us. But truth needs to be told. You have to say it the way it is. And I have something to share with you, because once you don't know what is happening, you may not really have anything to say. You may not know anything that you want to say about it. There's always two sides of a coin. So some people may have or may say something in favor of one person, but looking at both of them, both Ebuka and Father Mbaka, we can say something about both of them, because they are well known, especially Father Mbaka. He had been around for long, so he's not Mbaka is not somebody that people will say, no, I don't know what he stands for, and the kind of person he is. In this kind of issue, you will have different people responding based on their belief or maybe their religion, and some people will also like to bring sentiment on that. If you are speaking from the angle of traditional, you may have a different opinion from what other people have, from what Christian people that are from Christian kingdom, what they have, it may be different from what you yourself have as an idol worshiper, or maybe a different religion, maybe a Muslim. So it depends on where you are coming from. It depends on your belief. It depends on what you think that is right. But what matters here is your conscience. Your conscience. I mean, your conscience is what matters a lot. What do you think should be best done in the society, and who is getting it right and who is getting it wrong? And people need to understand that as a prophet, you don't need to shy away from criticism. It's one of the things that you're supposed to conquer. If you're a man of God, if you are truly a man of God, you don't need to be afraid of criticism. Critics will come, but how you manage it is what matters. Some people may not even like to hear anything when their man of God is being mentioned or being talked about. They will feel somehow betrayed and somehow sidelined. But when your man of God is getting it wrong, you have to be bold enough to say, look, you are getting it wrong. And people want to talk about someone who they don't really know. Like Ebuka, I cannot come out and say I know him 100%. I know him online. I have not talked to him. I have not been to his church. So I cannot say, okay, I know his lifestyle, I know what he's doing, but I can only judge him based on what I see online. And if you are to blame me about what I feel, see him online, you should go to him who displays those things online that made me to start judging him based on what he displayed. So that's just the fact. Please, guys, as we are coming in, hit the like button, because we are going to discuss about this issue once and for all. Some of us don't know who Mbaka is. I know Mbaka more than I know Ebuka. You understand? I know him more than I know Ebuka. I don't know Mbaka online. No. I know him, physical. I have been to his ministry. I've been to his church. I have, attend his church service and everything. But Ebuka, I don't know much about him. Now, Mbaka made a live program he made, and that program he said that people who are using fake miracle, arranging miracle, and they are using it to defraud people. He said that in generally, you understand, but in that video he made, in that sermon he was delivering, he did not mention Ebuka. He said something like, if a man of God, a prophet, tell you that I know you very well, your family lives in Cameroon, and he knows, saying stuff that is actually belong to you or that is related to you, that you should ask that prophet a question. If he can answer those questions, then you will know, since he said that he's the that he's supposed to know everything that you ask him. That was what Mbaka said. And Zionists and people who love Ebuka so much jumping started insulting Mbaka, just the way they did before the election. When Mbaka and P2B Isaga, people jump out and start making things that you don't know about. Mbaka and P2B has been a good friend for ages. People don't know about this. They have been a good friend. They have been good, in good relationship for a very long time. And when you have someone that is dear to you, maybe someone that you think that is your friend, is that you can relate with the person, you understand, and that person do something that you do not expect, you can't compare it with when a random person do the same thing. That was what happened between Father Mbaka and P2B. Mbaka was addressing P2B as a brother, as a friend. Obi wanted to be political correct. Do you understand? Do you think that if a random person did what P2B did on that stage, Mbaka would react the same way? No. Mbaka reacted towards what P2B did because he couldn't believe that a friend of his would do that kind of thing, because they have been good friends for ages. Remember when P2B was having problem as a governor, when they impeached him, Mbaka was the one who was fighting for him. He fought for him. Seriously, you may not know this, but I'm telling you, Mbaka stood for P2B during that time when he was governor, when they impeached him. Mbaka was the one who was even backing him up. P2B always visit him in Enugu State. They always, discuss and share things in common. Anything that has, because as a governor, you need a spiritual backup. Mbaka was there. Mbaka was his backbone. So Mbaka was expecting him to do something that will please him or even motivate other people who are not even his friends to donate more for church service. And P2B wanted to show people that he promised them that he will be stingy while being Nigerian president. He wanted to execute that in the altar. By doing so, Mbaka picked an offense and said, okay, since you don't want to do that he will not support someone who will do something, backyard and all that. That one aside, people who don't know all those things was, we know they give shishi. You are begging for money. And most of them are Namberians. I'm sorry to use, I'll be hitting it the way it is. I'm not going to hide mouth on this because we all need to get it right. Even if you are not getting it right, we need to be in that direction to get it right. Both Ebuka and Mbaka, they are all important for Igbo people. We are all brothers. We are the same people. But in a family, there's a time you need to call everybody together and discuss the affairs of the family so that the family will progress. When you are shying away from saying all those things, you may go nowhere. That's the fact. You may go nowhere. Now, what Mbaka was asking people to do was to stand for him in that bazaar, to show other people how to motivate other people. Instead of you motivating people, you are bringing their morale down to the extent that Gandola, the Kaduna State former governor, was there representing Buhari. He was there and he donated. Do you understand? He donated, and what he donated was a good amount of money just to make sure that a kind of pay respect to Father Mbaka, who supported them before the election. So P2B couldn't do anything. He just decided to go. to prove that he's a strong man, that he's a man of his word. He forgot the olden days. He forgot what happened between him and Mbaka for ages. Now, when he was going, Mbaka tried to call him. He couldn't do anything. He don't want, and he left. Then a few days later, when everywhere was, people were running helter-skelter. Everybody was blaming Mbaka this, because obedient movement were like what Zionists are today. Once you say something about the man of God, they jump out and start attacking you. They will attack you and say a lot of things. Whether it's wrong or right, they will start attacking you. That was what happened. So Mbaka tried to reach out to Ebuka, Peter Obi. Peter Obi couldn't, respond positively to make it public so people will know that they have reconciled. But Mbaka called him and apologized according to the direction of Bishop of Enugu State. He apologized to Peter Obi. Peter Obi couldn't even honor that apology or respond to Mbaka's text message. It was his PA that spoke with Mbaka. That's what I was told. I'm telling you first-hand information. Then Mbaka said, okay, that he don't have anything to do again. He kept quiet, and matter went like that. Before they started punishing him by sending him to go out and have some cool off time and all. What did the Peter Obi do after that? Nothing. He focused on his political agenda and all that. Everything went just the way it happened. And most of those people who were fighting Mbaka then telling him that you cannot stop a moving train, you cannot stop this. What happened? Did Peter Obi win the election? I'm not saying that Mbaka made him not to win the election. That's what I'm not saying that. That one is the way Nigerians have made it to be, that the woman will not be present. We agree. Now, those obedient who attacked Mbaka then, what can they say now? Were they right or wrong? If you do something to somebody and the person said, I am sorry, even if you're a friend, you need to, as a mature person, you will honor that thing, whether you are wrong or right, because the direction comes from Bishop, and Peter Obi's brother is a priest. So it's not that Mbaka is dealing with a Pentecostal or a Muslim. They are both Catholic. In the issue of Ebuka Obi, before Ebuka Obi become what he is today, the picture I put in my carnival was Ebuka Obi meeting Mbaka olden days, when Mbaka was blessing him. Do you understand? Blessing him in Mbaka's adoration altar. Ebuka Obi still recognize that, remain in contact and always appreciate Mbaka till date. Now, Mbaka's job or his style of administration is not the same with other people. Mbaka, if you know him, that's why I said in the beginning of this message that if you know Mbaka, you will understand the kind of person and it's the way he operates. His mode of operation he's not the type that sees something wrong and he shy away of speaking. That is why today in Enugu State, no matter how occultic you are, no matter how strong you are, no matter how connected you think you have in government, before you become governor of Enugu State, whether you like it or not, you must discuss with adoration people. One, Mbaka is the type that can even turn against his own biological brother or his sister, as long as injustice is involved in what that person is doing. He will rise against you no matter. That's what he's known for in Enugu State. If you don't know him, don't say no, it's a lie, because I'm telling you what I know. So you don't just sit in your comfort state or in another place judging him based on what you don't know about him. These are things that we need to say it the way it is, because I have seen many Zionites and many Ebuka Obi's friends who decided to jump on the matter and say something that doesn't really count. If Ebuka Obi felt offended with comment of Mbaka, maybe Mbaka is supposed to call him and tell him, look, brother, you are not doing it right. I don't like this, I don't like that. And Mbaka didn't do that thing, which may be his own style of his own character. Okay? If Ebuka Obi thinks that Mbaka should have called him to order, and Mbaka did not, once Mbaka said this kind of thing, as a man of God that can identify that Mbaka didn't get it right, what should be your response? Now do that thing that you are criticizing him of not doing. Call Mbaka and say, Father, I saw this statement made Why did you say so thing? Are you saying that I'm a fake man of God? Are you referring to me? I need the clarity because I don't want to go public. Since you are angry because Mbaka made it public, why don't you teach him, direct him as a prophet, as a man of God, what to do and how to do it, so that he will learn from you and get it right. You love him, you know him, you cherish him. Instead of you coming out and start telling people that Mbaka is jealous of you. Now, the issue, because I am yet to play a video that made me to come online now. The issue of jealousness, when you compare Mbaka and Ebuka, who do you think should be jealous more? Who do you think that should be jealous of one another? Is it Mbaka or Ebuka? What does Ebuka have to compare what Mbaka have at the moment? What does Ebuka have at the moment that Mbaka don't have? I don't see any, to be honest with you. I don't see any. Holding program in US, Mbaka have been doing it since 2005. Mbaka have been holding program in US for a long time. It's not something that is started today. And when it comes to connection, Mbaka have a lot. If you talk about spirituality, challenging Dibia, not I will do this, I will do that. You have not done anything. People who go to people's village and destroy confirmed deity, we talk of them, we talk of Mbaka. We talk of Fadokunere. These are people who face deity that is able to buy people. So I don't see the comparison here. Ebuka is operating in a high frequency to his own level. So you that is member of any of this either church should respect and know your boundary and your limit and what you have to say. You don't need to come out and start jumping and complaining and saying this and saying that. It doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't make any sense because one thing that is for sure is this. No matter what Ebuka and Mbaka needs from him, Mbaka have it already. So I don't see if Mbaka is to be jealous of any church or ministry, he should be rivaling with a Bemoso who operates in Anambra. Anambra is the stone throw to Enugu. Not in Imo or in Lagos. Between Imo State, because I see some of those guys and are saying that Mbaka is angry with Ebuka because he knows that Ebuka wants to come down to East and he will draw the crowd. What are we saying here? Do they need visa to travel from Lagos to Enugu? From Enugu to Lagos? Is it not by transportation? People can still go from Enugu to Lagos and attend Ebuka. If Ebuka move it down to wherever, even in Enugu State, adoration will still have more than enough members. Anambra have more adorers more than Imo State, and Anambra people have Ebuka. Ebuka is operating, and Ebuka have a lot of people, enough member. Ebuka is not lacking any member. In Enugu State, Fadokunere is having his own ministry in Enugu State. The same Enugu State where Mbaka is operating, and he have enough member. So you telling people that no, if Ebuka will come down to East, people are afraid of him. What are you trying to say? Afraid of what? Afraid of what? Ebuka is doing his thing. We appreciate him. He is doing a very nice work. You understand? And I'm not against Ebuka. What I'm trying to say is that you that is Ebuka's mouth speak, telling people that Ebuka will do this and do that. People are jealous of him. Jealous of what? Because if he's your friend, he's your friend. I don't have any problem with you. You can back him and stop supporting. I was supporting Ebuka. I was even following his program, online program, even just 2 weeks ago. It was when he voiced out and started talking about hope, making campaigning for hope for them, that I deleted everything about him from my side. Everything about him, I block it. Because you cannot tell me that you are campaigning for somebody like Hope Uzodinma that is putting our people in bondage in Imo State, and I'll be following you doing contribution in that kind of thing. I can't do that. So I'm not saying you should stop going to him. I'm telling you about my personal decision. This is my personal decision. Please, guys, hit the like button so that a lot of people will join this live stream, because we need to say it the way it is. Now, this our brother have something to say. God's Agendas TV. You know, he's a very good friend of Ebuka, very, very good friend of Ebuka. Yesterday, I watched his video where he said that what Mbaka was saying, he was not pointing at anybody, that Mbaka did not mention about Ebuka, anything, that he used the same language that Igbo people normally use, which is, this is not the word of Ebuka. Ebuka is using it as a mantra, based on his own minister, whatever they call it. So his ministry is known for that kind of thing, for now. But this has been our language for ages. So it's not been, or created by Ebuka and his members. Now, this our brother is now changing words, because Mbaka had made another video saying that what I said, didn't mention anybody. I was not even pointing at anybody. What I said is general something. But if you think that what I said concerns you, or maybe that I'm referring to you, then hold it that I'm talking to you. If you know Mbaka is one of the most radical priests or man of God that you can come across. There's no, so far Nigeria is the only person who can stand and tell you what you are doing without fear of favor or fear of whatsoever is Mbaka. Ebuka that is running around with a politician. I love Nigeria. I beg you, go and sit down. So without anybody, Ebuka is a type that love people who will do one or two things for him, just like every other person. Mbaka loves people who will help him as well. But the issue here is, but you are a bad ambassador of Nigeria. You are bad. Okay. So the program is not about Nigeria. The program is about Ebuka and Father Mbaka. So why are you talking about Nigeria? If Nigeria is so good, why are you afraid of people talking about Nigeria? You should be proud of it now. So that Nigeria, you should be proud of Nigeria. Why are you afraid of people talking about Nigeria? Did I mention Nigeria here? I'm talking about what is happening to our people. Ebuka is our brother. Father Mbaka is our brother. So if you are struggling with English language. So I don't know how to speak Funfude or Hausa, which I believe that's your first language. Me looking at your comment, you must come from North. So Ebuka need to, in fact, his fans, the so-called Zionists need to understand that Mbaka have members that you build. You build what is it called? Media warriors. It doesn't make anything. It doesn't change anything, because that's what Ebuka is using at the moment. He have used it on Matthias says that. So you don't. Hold on. Let me time out this guy. He's trying to. So you need to stop posting nonsense. Okay. So Ebuka's members need to understand that you have working as a media warrior or Irat of a Zion ministry, it won't help you for anything. If once anybody talk about Zion, you jump online and start reporting the page, reporting that, saying this, and we all have seen what they did to Matthias Ezako. Matthias was insulting everybody, not Mbaka alone. He was insulting Mbaka, was insulting every man of God. He was insulting them. One of his last video, he also was attacking native doctors as well. I understand where he's coming from. He's trying to get things right, but the manner of approach and the way he's presenting this is wrong. So I'm not against Matthias Ezago, not at all. He have his own opinion, but don't fight any religion that is not fighting you, apart from those who want to use catapult and gravel to pursue everybody and force you to worship. No. If you have a logical question, a logical answer about the religion, throw it out so people will understand what you're saying. So people need to get this information very clear, very, very clear. We don't need to worship any man of God. No, you don't need to worship any man of God. Now, let's hear this Ebuka's friend reacting after having secret conversation with Ebuka, because I believe that Ebuka have called him, or he called Ebuka. So yesterday he was saying that Mbaka was not attacking anybody, that Zionists need to stop, that Mbaka did not mention anybody. Just Mbaka made a second video and said that if you think that what he said is referring to you, hold it there. Now, let's hear him.
onye a na-agwa ya ọ bara uru igbu n'ife ọjọọ okpu eze ma ọ bụrụ na ife ọjọọ ahụ na-eme. Mana asị nke m were ihe onyonyo a wee yọọ ayịyọ maka ya enwetago ọtụtụ nkọcha ebubu agha dị na nzukọ kịta akali. Nsị ka m were ife abịa yọọ Fada Mbaka wee nyekwa onye nwa ndụmọdụ maka onwere onye masịrị ya ncha, onwere onye bụ encyclopedia of knowledge. Fada, ịnọ ka nna anyị ukwu n'ọrụ ahụ, mụ nwa bidokwala ọrụ a 1994-95 ka m bidokwala ọrụ a gị nwachie Fada ebe 96, I believe I'm right. Na-esokwa gị nnọọ ma n'ozi ọma, na-eso gị nnọọ n'ife niile na-ememe ekpere gị ọtụtụ.
You see how he started as if he loved Mbaka. Just watch the way he's painting his words, painting it and rubbing it cream. Then, while hiding the protection that he wants to dish out for his friends. Let's continue listening.
Ndị mmadụ ka Chukwu ji wee tọghata. Ọtụtụ ndị ka eji metụ aka na ndụ ha. Ọtụtụ agha ka ebugo gị. O nwere ọtụtụ ndị nọ taa sokwa gị wee buga agha. Mana o nwee fensị ka nyụọ gị Fada. Mgbe ọ na nnukwu mmanwụ gbachara egwu n'ọgbọ wee kwado steji debe n'ala, ịma na o megidere ndị obere mmanwụ na-eso ya n'azụ. Fada, kwa ịfụrụ nke i kwuru ịsị na o nwere onye kpọrọ afa mana onye sị na ọ bụrụ ya ya bụrụ ya. Ụfọdụ asụsụ ịsụrụ egosikokwa na ya onye na-agwa. Ọ bara uru ị na-agba ụka ose okirikiri. Ọ bara uru ị na-aka akụkọ.
Thank you so much, Empire. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for your comments. Thank you. Please hit the like button. I need you people to hit the like button. 48 people are watching and they only see like. It doesn't really show good signs. Let me hit the like button, guys. Thank you.
Ka ọ dị ka akụkọ ụmụ nwaanyị. Fada, asị m ka m gwa gị na nke bụ eziokwu na ọkpa egwu a mara ezigbo mma. Ọgbọ a ịpụtara ka agba egwu a abụrụkwa nke ọma ya. Kịta na ihe na-ahịa n'ịntanetị. Otu a ya akazi mma. N'ezienụ brọda Ebuka Obi kwụ gị n'azụ ticha ya pikchọ na profaịlụ ya na ọtụtụ ebe ndị ọzọ. Were gị wee koro okwu ife gbasara Mr. Mathias Ezeaku. Fada, nke bụ eziokwu na emetara ya. Ọ bara uru ka echebe weda na ịkpọrọ Ebuka Obi afa. Emetara ya.
Yes, this issue of Fada Mbaka calling Ebuka Obi, according to them, because Mbaka said because assuming that Mbaka said yes, I am talking to Ebuka Obi, then I will fault Mbaka. I will tell you that he didn't do it well at all, because you don't call people out that way. But Mbaka said he have not mentioned Ebuka, he did not mention anybody. That was his stand. And he said that if you think, because people Mbaka, okay, let me ask you this. Is Ebuka Obi the only man of God in Nigeria? That's how he's known. Why is it that of all the pastors or all the men of God, why did he feel offended about that, talking about fake miracle? And remember, not to Mbaka is not the only person that have proved have said that he will prove that Ebuka Obi is fake. Few months ago, before when Ebuka Obi was campaigning for Hope of them, PM came out and said that Ebuka Obi is doing a regi. That's the program that PM did, where he brought out that conversation and said a lot about Ebuka Obi. He said a lot about Ebuka Obi and shows a video where a girl Ebuka Obi was prophesying to a girl and a suit or something like that, and Ebuka Obi was insulting the man. There's a program that PM made about that thing. So it's not as if this is just first time people are calling Ebuka Obi, suspecting Ebuka Obi that he's doing fake and all that. I'm not saying that Ebuka Obi is fake. I can't say what I don't know. I'm not saying that he's fake. No. What I'm trying to say is that Ebuka Obi shouldn't have, and his member come out and started reacting, making this into look so serious and so dangerous. No. Ebuka Obi progress. The waving, who is that? Ebuka Obi shouldn't have, responded. Even if your members are reacting, maybe they are not happy with the comment or whatever. Ebuka shouldn't have joined them by saying people are jealous of him, that a lot of man of God clergies are sponsoring the attack, that they have seen it, that, and this his friend is here telling you that Mbaka don't see anything, that is just something that is, everybody know that it will happen. How many of all you know that P2P will not win the election, seeing the number of people that are following him in that election? How many? Mbaka said that he will not, he's going nowhere. And he didn't go anywhere. So, but this one telling you now, this Paul Chibo, is now saying something like that. He does not see anything. That this is just a kind of prediction. See, when you want to serve God or preach the word of God, make sure that you come with equity. Make sure that your hand is totally clean. Your hand must be clean in terms of you don't side anybody, because what I'm seeing here in this guy's video is a kind of supporting Ebuka and all that, which I did not expect it from him, because he said he's a
the mantra and you use na Zion. Ebekwazesi no onye na agwa na ejikwa na afa gị wee na defend that nonsense, that rubbish, that RNG. Father Ebuka Obi na-akpọ gị afa to your own advantage. Maka ọ bụrụ na gị nwa so were mee ya ọkwụrụ n'ụkwụ ya na-abụ confirm ya o wee na-eme ekpere a nke bụ eziokwu na to your own advantage, or to your credit. O nwezi ife ọ dị emeta. Ọ bụrụ na ụdị a enwere constructive criticism, ọ bụrụ destructive one. Ụdị proof ọsọ si nwee enwere ndị brother Ebuka Obi Chineke si n'aka wee gosi, wendo si n'aka wee tọ n'agbụ. Ụdị proof ọsọ si nwee gị wee pụtazi na-agba ya ụdị okwu a na ọtụtụ ife ndị ọzọ i kwuru fada ọjọka mụnwa ma na ife a bụ temperamental challenge, maka enweghị ọtụtụ ife mma gị nwa bụ fada Mbaka mere bụ so many mistakes. Ọ bụrụ ọsọ gị ka o mebiri ife, ọ ka wee mebiri ọtụtụ mmadụ ife, mana emechie neghara anya. Ọ bụrụ na emetakasị ya, ọ bụrụ na imetaka ya ife ejikwa na ama onye dị mature in the spirit. Ana m enye nkụzi a oge ncha. Ọkwa ifere ọtụtụ ndị na-amachagharị na anụ okwu olu Chineke na anụ nke anụ nke ọzọ. Anybody enwere ike differentiate God's voice, the voice of Satan and the voice of his or her own spirit. Anybody enwere ike differentiate these three voices. A man onye aka bụ a baby na kingdom business. Ị nwere ike ịma mgbe mmụọ nsọ kwuru okwu, ị nwere ike ịma mgbe mmụọ gị kwuru okwu, ị nwere ike ịma mgbe ajọ mmụọ kwuru okwu. All spirit of this.
Now he said that if you cannot differentiate when God's voice and your own voice and Satan's voice, that you're a baby in kingdom's business. So when another person say, if Matthias says I will say that what they're doing is business, this brother will come against Matthias Isaac. But in your video, you are calling it business, in kingdom's business. If Matthias Isaac will say this is business, that what they are doing is business, this brother will jump out also, start fighting Matthias Isaac, challenging him for challenging Ebuka Obi, for challenging the Mbaka, for challenging this, which is good. Fight for your faith, but mind the type of fight that you're fighting. Mind it, because be careful with what you are doing. This video, this our brother made. He focused on the bad things that he think Mbaka have done in the past. He refused to mention the good things Mbaka have done. None of them come out from his mouth. He couldn't even mention any bad thing that Ebuka Obi have done. Between Ebuka Obi and Mbaka, who committed political foul recently, it's not Ebuka Obi, who just a few months ago campaigned for a whole bunch of them, that everybody was shouting and people were disappointed. The same Zion came out against PM, against Biafran government in Israel, against Amanekpa, against everybody. They were shouting and saying that they deport him, he's this, he's this, he's that. The same Zion people, because Ebuka Obi was even bragging in his video that I have one thing that I am sure of. I have Zionists are with me. Are with you on social media to attack people. Chimaobi, You said Ebuka did not campaign for Hope Uzodinma. Are you in another planet? Are you not in this? What are you saying? Are you in another planet? Oh my goodness! Please, you just came from what planet, please? Ebuka, you said that he did not campaign for Hope Uzodinma. Don't push me to post the video. Don't just push me to post the video, please. What are you trying to say? Ebuka campaign for him, just like Mbaka campaign for Buhari. I told you just now that Mbaka, I am fan of Mbaka 100%. I am fan of Mbaka. But I cannot tell you that Mbaka, if Mbaka attacked Ebuka, that I will support Mbaka. I'm not the time. I'm not Zion members that follow sheepishly. You need to follow Ebuka campaign for Hope of them. What are you trying to tell me? Thank you, Omar. Ebuka campaign for Hope of them. And you are here telling me that he did not campaign for you. Are you from Mekuri? Which Imo governor should do? Which Imo governor should do? But they ignored it. What are you saying? Which Imo governor should do? I don't understand your grammar. I don't understand what you're saying. Ebuka campaign for him publicly without any fear. If you have not watched the video, please go and watch it before you make argument, so that you will not look somehow people may not misunderstand you. If Mbaka come out and say that Ebuka is a fake man of God, is a fake man of God, I will not be happy with Mbaka, because we have many other people, other pastors from other tribes who are doing that fake. So you don't need to start your fight from your own brother. Most of them are fake. We all know this now. Most of them are fake. If you don't believe it, something that will happen to you that will make you to believe, we take you to that place so that you will see it by yourself. Even this brother that I'm playing his voice video here knows what I'm saying, that a lot of them are fake. Just like you have fake native doctor, we also have it in Christian kingdom. We have it in Muslim world. So fake people are there. You can't just deny it. That you love Ebuka does not mean that he may not have one or two things that he must have done wrong. That is life. So I'm not here to defend anybody. I'm trying to tell you that our people are the one receiving on the receiving side, because you see poor people who don't have anything contributing money for them. So what Mbaka was saying is that Christianity are not known for fake miracle. You don't do that just because you want to enrich yourself. Do you understand what I'm saying? So let's get it. Let's just get it very well. My advice to men of God is that they should stop going closer to politicians. That is it. Mbaka was doing that. But because we don't have someone he's under, he's a general overseer, he's a pastor, he's a prophet, he's even a security man, he's everything. He can wake up one day and put one law. The road and school rehabilitation he requested is government responsibility, but government ignored it. Opportunity now came, he seized it to bring the development for his people. Is that bad? Okay, now what is the opportunity? The opportunity of campaigning for him? Just hear yourself. You are an Igbo girl, man. You should have brain. What are you trying to say? Which opportunity are you talking about? Okay, for example, now, because for you to be here, you must be supporting Biafra. So Ike Gurago, who defeated from Biafra now to Nigerian politics, opportunity came and decided to grab it. Yes, you have brain. That's why I say you are an Igbo girl. You have brain. That's why you should know better. You should know better. So I asked you a question. I am Biafran, number one. Fine. I'm happy to hear that. Now, Ike Gurago moved from supporting Biafra now to Ifa Yoruba political ambition. Is that opportunity or sabotage? That is sabotage. So what Ebuka did was sabotage. You don't, of all the time that he have to talk to Hope Uzodinma, only when the campaign is approached, you want to remind him. So as a citizen of a country, must you get something for your government by bribing him, putting him for 8 years for getting a one road construction? That road may not even be done after the election. I'm sure that road is still the way it was before the election, even at the moment. And Hope have grabbed the opportunity that people could be offered to him. Anyway, believe what you believe. Yeah, you are Zionite, I understand. That is typical Zionite in you, and I respect you. What I'm saying is, being a Zionite is good. I'm not against you to be a Zionite, but what you should not do is mixing spirituality with your sentiment, because you are pushing the prophet also to a problem. Do you know what Bible says about fake prophecy? Do you know what Bible says about saying, "Thus says the Lord," when God did not say anything? Maybe when your conscience, you look at the weather and see that weather is cool, that it may rain in 4 hours. You say, "Thus says the Lord," the rain will fall in next 5 hours. You dash 1 more hour in case if there's any delay. That's your brain and your human ability to think. Not, it has nothing to do with God. Do you know what it takes to hear from God? Do you think it's just "Thus says the Lord"? Oh, you see all those gospel singers. After some of them on the stage, while they are singing, they will singing, and before you know it, they'll start telling you, the Lord said you will be rich in somebody here. The door of miracle, you are receiving it today. Thus says the Lord, you are getting that your container that have not been delivered, it will be released today. Thus says that. So you are using "Thus says the Lord" when Lord did not say anything to you. So that is it. You cannot just believe that people are there, so they will not reason. No, that is not how it is. That is not how it is. So let's continue listening to what the brother is saying.
Assignment ka eji ama ụdị ya. Fada ọ bụrụ na o nwere ife Ebuka Obi adị emeta, ọ bụrụ ife ya apụta n'ụdị a bịakwube, ọ bụrụ na e nwere ife aka ọrụ gị, ị kpọrọ ya jụọ ya otu o si edebe onwe ya dịka nwa gị nwoke. Ị kpọọ ya jụọ ya ma ya bụrụ na ọ zara gị, ma ya bụrụ na ọ kọwa ha ọrụ gị ya, ị pụtazie ịgba ya ọtọ n'iro, ị pụtazie ikwube based on information. Fada jekwa check information gị very well, maka enweta na nke nso wee malụ nkata a na-akpa. Mgbe a na-abata aha ọfụ, o nwere meseji brọda Ebuka Obi kwuru wee sị na agha ya ebu ya n'aha akali. Izu ụka onye ma onye gara aga ka o kwuru ya, ọ mara na ọ na-abịa n'ụdị a. Ka anyị rapụ na ịgba ụkwụ ka anyị gbawa bọọlụ, si rapụ ị na-agba ụkwụ ka anyị na-agba.
And to this God Agendas TV, what Ebuka Obi said to you now is a prophet. Is a prophet. Is a prophet, right? So he prophesied that there will be a problem. You are now promoting the same problem that we are talking about. That Naya Gagbe this year carried. So he's not a prophet. He's not. After having problem with Biafrans by promoting Hope of them, you already know there is a problem. After having problem with what's his name, Matthias says that you know there's a problem. So people will not just stop attacking you. No. And there is no prophet, even in the Bible, that is problem free. There is no if you're a prophet, there is no prophet, even man of God of this in these days, they are not free from any problem. So that problem must be coming. That's attribute of a man of God, what you have to receive. Yes, Choma, you are right. Ebuka Obi needs humbleness. Very, very well. Udo Felix. Unfortunately, people have lost their sense of discernment exactly in the name of religion. They lack empathy, cannot stand criticism or critical thinking. God bless you. If you see somebody who is sound, you will know. You just read the comment. Obianuju Okoro. All I know, everyone will give account of his or her deed one day in the presence of the Most High. So, oye mara asu ya suo na ikwe. Oye. Okay, yeah, of course. That is it. I was telling you, you don't need to fight anybody who is against Ebuka Obi. You understand? It doesn't mean that you don't love Ebuka Obi. Okay? It doesn't mean that you don't love Ebuka. There's a lot of good things Mbaka have done. Even this God Agenda TV, no. I have been following him. I have played some of his videos about Ebuka Obi. He's the type that like anything about ministry, and especially when you come from his tribe. You understand? So I know this kind of sentiment is good, but let us not overdo that. It's not good. Ebuka is our own. Mbaka is our own. He can't take it away. You can't take it, but we need to be careful. So don't bring this rivalry of a thing. You are now calling me fake man of God because I want to come down to Igbo land. No, a lot of men of God are already there in Igbo land, and Ebuka is no more powerful than none of them. Are you telling me that Ebuka is more powerful than Okunere? It's a lie. Ebuka is not more powerful than Fadede. Have you asked yourself why Matthias Ezra have not come out the way he's criticizing Father Mbaka and Ebuka and other men of God? He hardly mentioned Fadede. And among all the pastors and reverend fathers, all the man of God in Nigeria, the most richest is Fadede. But he hardly hear that name from Matthias Ezra, because once we mention him, Fadede is not the type that you talk and go and sleep. No, he will come after you spiritually and deal with you. So if you know Fadede, you know. He's not the type you use a media warrior. You don't do that. I challenge anybody, even those Zionites that are talking. If you mention Fadede and use him to do all those nonsense, you are not going free from that. Go and ask, go and check. So even Matthias says that he's very, very careful with him. He has been attacking everybody, but the only two people that he have not come after is Fadede and Islam. He cannot mention Muslim. He knows Guminan of this Muslim clergy or whatever they call him. Have you seen Matthias Ezra attacking any Muslim or imam? If we do that, he cannot also come after Fadede. So let's not pretend as if you don't know what you are doing. God's agenda must have special relationship with it. Of course, if very, very close relationship. The video that I'm playing now, he put his video where he sat down with Ebuka in the one, something like a parlor. They are just, he's a very good friend of Ebuka. Very good friend. He can't deny that. For your comment here, you are one-sided. You are one-sided. You applauded Mbaka and indirectly criticizing Ebuka. No, I am not applauding Mbaka. I said if Mbaka said that Ebuka is fake, Mbaka is fault. He's at fault. Mbaka is at fault. If Mbaka said that Ebuka is a fake man of God, I can't support Mbaka for that. So, and Ebuka have not done anything wrong to me, apart from saying that hope was the only thing. Let me tell you, all the programs that Zionists are doing online, I follow it before. The day I saw his video where he was campaigning for Hope of them, that was the day I stopped following him. Do you understand what I'm saying? I have no problem with Ebuka. No. Why would I criticize him? He's doing his thing, just like other people. Why would I pick him as a problem for what? Ebuka is doing his stuff. The problem is not Ebuka, it is Ebuka irats. Those that are fighting for him, trying to report it, this, that. As a man of God, you don't fight. You don't build group of people that were fighting for you on social media. You don't do that. How many times have you seen people fighting for the monster or Kunere online or fighting for Mbaka online? Nobody does that, because these people are focusing on what they're doing. So for you to fight people who criticize you simply means that you are not what you say you are. That is logical argument. If you think that I'm wrong, maybe you can prove me right. You can prove me that I'm wrong. Just tell me why you think that I'm wrong. Because Ebuka have these people. Once you made video against him, criticizing, do you know the attack and criticism Mbaka received? If you doubt me, I will mention big platform that use their time criticize Mbaka from A to Z during the election. You are siding Mbaka, so agenda is supporting Ebuka. I am not siding on Mbaka. Are you watching me from radio? Are you not seeing my video? You can see my face. Now, how can you say that I'm siding Mbaka? I'm not siding Mbaka. I'm telling you, if Mbaka say that Ebuka is fake, which Mbaka have denied that he did not say that Ebuka is fake, He said he did not mention anybody. And if you listen to that sermon, Mbaka said things that Ebuka's member picked out from that video and start saying this and that, you will find out that what I'm saying is right. If Mbaka come out and say, yes, Ebuka is fake, performing fake miracle, he must have evidence to prove it. And there's something that Ebuka is saying that made me start suspecting that what PM said before is right. When a man of God come out and start telling you that I saw they paid a woman to criticize me and say that I pregnated her, that they are paying money to people to. These are things that he know that may pump out in future against him. So he preparing your mind for you to be aware that thing may happen. And once it happens, you tell that day prophesied it already. So let us not pretend as if you are fool here. Use your brain. Use your brain. Mbaka, whatever they are saying about Ebuka today have already been said about Mbaka. Do you know how many women have come out and said that Mbaka pregnated them? Mbaka have faced this attack in the past. I'm telling you. So don't pretend that you are attacking Ebuka. I'm not attacking Ebuka. I'm telling you that those things they are saying is what they know that will happen. Okay, if you are a good Christian that read Bible with spiritual understanding, you should know that what is happening now is end time battle on the churches. Your live video is nowhere promoting Christianity. Some people say your Christianity and mine is different. Do you understand me? Your Christianity and my own Christianity is different. I'm a Christian with my senses, and you are a Christian with your own senses. So don't tell me the way you are a Christian, the way you are addressing me, Oga, stop all this. If you are close to God, He will reveal to you what is about. So people like you are people who always have Bible and trying to dupe other people at the same time, pretending that you are preaching. Don't stop. The way you talk to people is very, very wrong. You're a Christian. So if you are close to God, are you sure you are close to God more than me? Are you sure that you are close to God more than me? I'm telling you what is at stake. What do you know about prophecy and the consequences of fake prophets? So don't say that you have something inside of you against Ebuka. Period. Now you come. So you are Ebuka. You are Ebuka supporter. Like I said, the problem of Ebuka is not Ebuka. Ebuka has no problem. It is you people who vow to attack people online. So you started by telling me that if God revealed to me that is the end time, that is people. End time is what? What is end time? Can you tell me what is end time? This issue has something to do with Ebuka. It is you people who are pushing Ebuka to his downfall. When Simon Ekpa was talking about Ebuka, telling him to make a video and apologize to Biafrans for not speaking about 14 people that was spied in Imo State by Hope Uzodinma, and Ebuka did not comment on that. He chose to promote, make campaign for Hope Uzodinma. You people kept quiet, and most of you are from Imo State as well, where the heat is on. You pretend that everything is all right. You pretended. You don't care. Do you care about the life of those young people? As a Christian, you are very close to God. Do you care at all? So life of people, as a Christian, life of people don't matter to you. That youths who went for traditional marriage couldn't come back in peace. Couldn't come back in peace. They lost their life in Imo State, and Ebuka couldn't say a word. Do you think if that happened in Enugu State, Mbaka will keep quiet, support that governor? Have you asked yourself, why did Mbaka pick fight with Chimaroke and Naman? Most of you don't care about what happened between Mbaka and Chimaroke, but your own job is to criticize him between Chimaroke and Naman. Use that as a reference. It was because of Curtis movement in Enugu State. People, courtesan was going on there, buying people, buying students were, it was like the order of the day. Do you understand it? It was like order of the day then in Enugu State. That was why Mbaka voiced out at the midst of that heat. He was facing Chimaroke, current governor of the state. Do you know what it means? Mbaka is in Ebuka is in Lagos, but you couldn't even condemn what is happening in Imo State. Not even once. People like you are the reason why Nigeria politicians are doing what they're doing. Because once you think that you are here telling me about end time, what is end about? What is end time to compare what is happening in Imo State? Is that not end time? That you have an elected governor who, whether you elect him or not, he's the governor of the state, and people are losing all they have. You're a man of God, you're spiritual leader who can see tomorrow. He is there praising the person, and to you is normal. When Samuel was talking about it, most of you jump out and started attacking him. You are antichrist, like what you're saying here. You are this, you are this, you are that. So let's not make this look so as if you are talking about one group of people or Christianity is a Christianity. There's no two ways about it. There is no two ways about it. Listen, brother, the battle began when Ebuka want to relocate to East. That is the fact. Get right. Between Ebuka, can you tell me how many members of Ebuka? How many people do you think Ebuka have as a member? How many square meters of land Ebuka operating in Lagos State? You people just sit with your phone and assume that everything belongs to you. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. If Ebuka want to move to East, who sent Ebuka out of East before in first place? The individual attacking you. The individual attacking you is an example of religion. Fantastic that refuse to ask questions. They accept everything they accept everything. Massage their ego, and think. Go on with your viewer. Anyway, you have said it all. You have said it all, but I'm not attacking anybody. I just want to get this straight so that people will not miss. Some people think that once you say that Mbaka is not what people think that he is, that you are against Ebuka. Since when Ebuka become a rivalry of Mbaka? Since when? Ebuka is doing his stuff, and Ebuka is not even a then Catholic priest, so he have right to do whatever even if he want to fake anything, he is doing it under his own territory. That Mbaka said it cannot stop people, cannot stop Ebuka. Mbaka don't have right to say Ebuka, your church will close today. Not even a bishop will do that. So comment of anybody shouldn't move if you know what you are doing. Just take for example, both of you, at least if you disagree with me, we agree on one thing, that Samarapa is getting it right. Okay? Now, if Samarapa is getting it right, that you think that he knows what he's doing, do you know the criticism that comes to Samarapa on daily basis? So we don't need to pretend that we are after. If you criticize any man of God, everybody will you are antichrist. It's not about antichrist. This is something that you and I know. Criticism is allowed, but ability to manage it is what makes you a leader. If you are afraid of criticism, you are going nowhere. Just like this life that I'm doing now. Some of you are against it. Some of you are in support. That is life. Some of you are against it, but the message at end will stand. The message is we all have the same common interest. Igbos. I am one of the people who have been praying and begging that Ebuka be relocated to East. Even as I'm talking to you now, that's my prayer. As I'm talking to you now, I keep on praying it, and I wish that Ebuka will not even get land in Imo State. Let it bring that his ministry in Enugu State. So don't tell me that and you are attacking him for coming. If Mbaka cannot stop Ebuka, let us assume if Mbaka really wants, Mbaka is envious of Ebuka Obi. Mbaka don't have the power to stop Ebuka Obi from coming to East. It's not possible. It's not possible. You can only if Mbaka or anybody arrange attack against Ebuka Obi to expose him. Expose him on what? What are you exposing him for? If Ebuka Obi, his hand is clean, you cannot bring him down by exposing him. He's a black man. It won't last. If you like blackmail Ebuka Obi from 9 to Monday, you cannot put him down because he is doing what he's doing with clear hand. But if you have any skeleton on his cupboard, that is when that exposition or attack will catch up with him. And somebody who is working for God in sincerity, you understand, will never even bother to that you attack him, because any attack against him as he's doing what he's doing with clear hand and clear conscience, that's a direct attack on God, and God will not allow you to succeed. Instead of succeeding, you will go down. That is the way God operates. So for Zionites who are afraid or think that by typing comment and attacking people that you are winning souls for Ebuka Obi, you are not. You can't fight battle that belongs to God. If Ebuka Obi is real and this attack and the blackmail is coming because he's Ebuka Obi, whoever that is doing it at his own peril, because at the end of it all, Ebuka Obi will stand tall. But if Ebuka Obi is not genuine, that is when people want to fight with their voice for God instead of allowing God to do the job. If anybody decided to leave his territory of occupation, okay, and decided to encroach on my territory, he will receive this guy. Okay, I have been into Zion ministry and everything there is pure and natural, nothing like arranged there. My dear, if that is how you want to judge it, you are wrong. Don't judge because of that, okay? Don't judge because of that. That's not how to judge. You are not inside. You don't know what is happening inside. So don't just, you know, when PM said that Ebuka Obi was panicking when he wanted to do exposition, Zionists came out and said, no, who are you that Ebuka Obi is panicking? Who are you? No, he cannot. Don't say. PM released an audio where Ebuka Obi was begging people to talk to PM and calm situation. So after playing that audio, all the Zionists just close their mouth immediately. So sometimes you don't just think that you go there and you know everything. No, don't do that. I'm not saying that it's fake. I keep on telling you people, I'm not saying that Ebuka Obi is fake. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that Ebuka Obi, whether he's fake or not, he knows himself. And the best way to respond to someone who is blackmailing you is for you to just let that person blackmail and get tired and fade away. Use PM and DOS as a case study. Use PM and DOS as a case study. Blackmail doesn't last. If you know what you are doing, nobody will. Once you are being blackmailed, stand on your ground. Keep on doing what you are doing. That blackmail will expose and fade away. And in fact, people will still turn in your favor. So that's how life is. That is how life is. Nobody knows it all. But for people to say, well, you are this, you are that. Mbaka have done things that people may not like. He also have done a lot of things that people like. So nobody is 100% okay. No. And for Mbaka, if Mbaka said that Ebuka Obi, let him come out and say it publicly. Then he will bring proof. Because you cannot say Ebuka Obi is fake and you can relax. People say that, like this, is it simple? This guy, let me call your name because you are the only one who was Sympathy Peter. Said that Ebuka Obi, that Mbaka, it was when Ebuka Obi wanted to, that he mentioned that he relocating to East, that everybody started panicking and the attack began. No, If God allow me to marry my sister, then, oh God, some people are here to let me time you out. Let me time you out because your comment is becoming irritating. So he said that Ebuka Obi, okay, and Mechi said Ebuka Obi is trying to do to Father Mbaka what Simon Ekpa did to Nnamdi Kanu. Ibrakwa. Hi. Oh, what do you mean by please, Amechi? What do you mean by that? Please explain more. Explain more. I am interested in this your comment. Explain more. Ebuka Obi is trying to do to Father Mbaka what Simon Ekpa did to Nnamdi Kanu. So where are you coming from? Don't tell me that you are what I'm thinking already. Anyway, so Ebuka Obi should not be panicking if he knows that his hands are clean. Okay, I will explain. Please do. I'm waiting for you. So there's no need to be afraid of anything at all. There's no need to be afraid of anything, because once you are afraid of criticism, then you are not sure of yourself. My suggestion is, if you think any man of God is fake in the spirit, if you think any man of God is fake in the spirit of love and peace, you can invite him in your ministry and verify him if you are real. No. That's not how you do. Are you saying that the Ebuka should start training on that Mbaka or what? That's not how it is. Mbaka, Ebuka sees himself as the way Adebayo and TB Joshua, the way they see themselves. Okay, so don't expect Ebuka to do that. Ebuka will not. See, there's a reason why Catholic allow seminarians to study 17 years before they become priests. Sometimes they'll spend 12 years. So it depends if their study is successful. There's a reason why they study theology and philosophy. There's a reason for that. Is what pastors face in their own field of administration. So as they open their own ministry, they have some things they get wrong because they lack that endurance. Training is good. Those pastors and some men of God don't go to that training. They don't have that knowledge. Okay, they don't have it. So that is it. They don't have it. Yes, actually I have been waiting for you. That's why I'm still here, because I want to read your. If anybody decides to open his own shop next to his Oga's shop, he will receive double woto. No, Amechi, let me tell you something. I know you are DOS member. That's why you use Amonekpa in this. Your explanation doesn't lie at all. It doesn't lie at all. First of all, Simon Ekpa is not taking over from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Some of you think he does, but it is not true. It's not true. So that you may not believe, and I don't need to explain more about this, because I know if you will not accept. You have your own mind sealed. So I know you will not accept. But Ebuka Obi and Father Mbaka are not dragging any position. You people don't know Catholic Church. Some of you don't know power of Catholic Church. Catholic Church is not Pentecostal Church. It's not Anglican. They are more stronger than you think. So don't go there. Only one announcement from Bishop or Catholic. If Catholics decide now to wage war against Ebuka Obi, for example, everybody, because 95% of people going to Ebuka Obi church are all Catholic. I hope you know that. So I mean, Nwa boy. Yes, I know what you mean. But Nwa boy, Ebuka Obi is not Nwa boy to Father Mbaka. They are not. I don't know how you link this thing together. And Simon Ekpa is not taking over from Nnamdi. No, sorry, brother, you brought in Simon Ekpa here. Yes, I did, but you said what your quote here is said that Ebuka is trying to do to Mbaka what Simon Ekpa did to Nnamdi. So that statement is still confused to me. What is it that Ebuka is doing to Mbaka? That Simon Ekpa is keeping the house for Master Mbaka to come. He's keeping it also retouching the house to make sure the house look clean and more modernized. That's what Simon Ekpa is doing, and Nnamdi will be proud of it. Whether you like it or not, he will be proud of what Mbaka is doing. Unless if you have not told Master Mbaka in the past, that is when you begin to think that he will have this kind of battle with him and all that. No. If he will do that, it simply means that he was not even fighting for Biafra in the first place. Mbaka Ministry is located at Enugu, and Ebuka will be going to Imo State. So which one is opening shop next to? Bless you, Sharon. Blessed Sharon, bless you. You have said it all. And people think that Mbaka is this kind of man of God, or this kind of priest that control all the entire eastern region. No. In eastern region, you have Ebuka pulling crowd in Anambra State, doing very, very well. Very, very well. And Fadede is still there in Port Harcourt. They are not doing this mega crusade. But if you have any battle, any spiritual problem that you once you go to Elele, then your problem will be solved. Though, if you have this kind of uncle that looking for taking your buying people, your family, and if you go to Elele and report that person, they will invite that person. No, Elele is still operating very, very hard, very, very well. I'm telling you, it's not something that I know what I'm saying. No. And in Enugu, you have Okunere is doing his ministry as well in Enugu until today. So Ebuka and his members are just like people who don't even know what they're doing. They're just shouting and making noise for no reason. Going to Imo State, like I said, my prayer is that Ebuka will bring it to Enugu State. Bring it to Enugu State, so that people will also see how Mbaka will pursue you. No, you can't do that. If Ebuka will have land to buy land in any part of Igbo land, he's an Igbo man, blood filled with Igbo blood. He's not even if he's not Igbo man, he want to build anything in Igbo land, you can do that. So I don't know why people are saying the same criticism they use in Mbaka when they appear to be that he's afraid and they will stop him from feeding. And do you know how many companies Mbaka have? How many companies he have? People think that Mbaka feed only on the adoration ministry, that once they do a year, this alms giving and all that, that's what they feed on. No, it's not true at all. It's not true. So guys, let's not because I will not continue playing the video of this video of this man. I will not continue playing it because what I hate injustice and bias. People who choose to use God's name to do favoritism. You are a friend of Ebuka. Ebuka is our friend and our brother, our own. But if you want to criticize Mbaka, you are meant him because he also made mention that Father Mbaka did this with Ohakim, and you don't. The story of Ohakim, he don't even know it. But I listen to what he said. Ohakim and Mbaka don't have any issue. Mbaka was told that Ohakim beat up a reverend father in Imo State. It has nothing to do with Mbaka. Mbaka was the one who criticized Ohakim for doing that, which Mbaka is known for, fighting for people, fighting for voiceless. Which none of them, man of God, can do. How many of them? Do you know who is Chimaroke? Chimaroke is not a weak governor. Chimaroke is not a weak because once you hear Mbaka is fighting Chimaroke, you think that Chimaroke is very, very weak. Chimaroke was not that weak. He was not weak at all. He was ready to do anything. Mbaka stood on the ground and faced him squarely, and people are still using it against him and saying this and that. Reconciliation between Chimaroke and Mbaka, people don't know what happened. Mbaka and Chimaroke, they are in good time now. rapport, discussing very, very well. Mbaka, Chimere respect Mbaka very, very well. Even at the moment that I'm talking to you, they don't have any problem. But you see people who have never been to adoration ground using that to do program. Ebuka always say Father Mbaka is his spiritual father, and Mbaka has always enjoyed the accolade, but immensely, Ebuka decided to go to Imo State. Problem started. That is not true. The reason why I don't want to tell you people why Mbaka don't want to attack Ebuka like people wanted, I will not say it here, but let it just fold out by itself. Awo ada bosse here na nkete. Awo ada bosse here na nkete. For PM, raise accusing finger on Ebuka. There's a lot. If you know PM, you know he's one of the people who have most intelligent information in Southeast. One of the people who have secret information in Igbo land today is Mbaka. If you don't know, just know. A lot is going on that nobody knows. I will not be the one to say it because I don't have any evidence to back it up. So what I'm trying to say is, whether Mbaka said or Mbaka did not say, my advice to everybody, one, Ebuka is our own. Mbaka is our own. Don't fight, don't bring two heads together and cause problem. It doesn't help anybody. So if Mbaka beat his chest and said that Ebuka is this and that, he must have the proof. Okay? That's all I have to have for you now. Then there are more souls to be won for God in Lagos than Imo. Oyegwagi. Who is deceiving you? No, we need Ebuka in Igbo land though. Whether he's fake or not, let him bring that in, because workers that enjoying money and everything in Lagos State should come to East and do that. Please stop that. Ebuka must not go down. Okay, as long as he's not pushing other people down. If Mbaka don't want Ebuka to like you said, he's enjoying accolade. I don't know how he enjoyed the accolade. Maybe you will educate us more. The enjoying accolade is someone who is down and enjoying, when other people praise him. Accolade on what? I don't understand. Anyway, Ebuka should, like me, there are some characters of Ebuka that I don't like, but that's my personal life. So that doesn't mean that I was come out and say Ebuka is fake. No, there's some arrogant attitude in him that personally I don't like. Joined by his campaign of all the governor in the East, Hope Uzodinma is one he chose to campaign for. Alo Melenan. Do you know what Hope Uzodinma? Do you know Hope Uzodinma is one of the worst governors since Nigeria is formed? Since 1960, the most worst governor is Hope Uzodinma. The worst. I mean, do you know the souls that man have destroyed? The blood. Do you know the number of people die because of he want to be governor? Forget. Okay, guys, please hit the like button. Thank you so much for joining me in this live. See you on Monday. I will be live later in the day. I'll be live again, but not for Ebuka or this for our normal daily program. I will be live. Have a wonderful day ahead of you. Thank you so much. Okay, Amechi, you're still commenting. Lagos with over 10 million Muslims and other unbelievers. Ebuka Obi should focus more in Lagos. Lagos with over 10 million. Those 10 million are from people from Imo State and other parts of Igbo land that decided to move to Lagos. And you know that we have 10 million of people there in Lagos, and we are bringing other millions to join in Lagos. Don't you think it will be more congested? So you have to bring it down to, and number of people who are losing their life in Imo State, you can't compare it to any other part in the country. So I think deliverance and God's message should go down, at least even if to Hope Uzodinma's ear, to deliver him as well, for having for him to have mercy on the Imolites and have pity on them and save their life. Thank you so much. Amechi, have a wonderful day. Ebuka must go to East to open his ministry. That should be your prayer. Forget about Lagos. If you are still preaching for people to go to Lagos, that means you have the same mindset with Hope Uzodinma who don't care about people's life. Don't do that. It's not we Igbos we are not known for that, okay?